We got episode 18 of the boxing break. Back once again.
Quick one before we jump in there. Swift apology to y'all for last week. I was a little inebriated. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
We had a great night, man.
To his defense, it was immediately after the fight. So
literally
enjoying fight festivities while it was happening. And then we recorded at like 1 in the morning.
But I'm back. Coherent and ready to go. Let's go.
Let's get it.
This week presented several things. It's a lot. It's a lot going on at the end of the year. I want to touch on a few of them. I want to give some love to the ladies because I feel like we haven't had much combo about any of the ladies' boxes too much because it hasn't been like a lot of. There've been some stuff like Franchon Cruz. I hope I didn't say her name wrong because I've been watching her on and off for years. She fought and stuff like that, but it hasn't been like a lot of big fights since we started the boxing break.
Yeah.
But Alycia Baumgardner, man, she went out there and basically. You know, she told Claressa Shields, you can get this work. You're at 147,
right?
Yeah,
147 smoke?
Because I'm like, I feel like she had to lose some weight, right?
Claressa ain't been there. I don't know. Has she fought at 147?
Where does she usually fight at?
Claressa, remember she was sliding up? I think she started at 54.
No, I'm saying Alycia Baumgardner. I know Claressa Shields a little bit heavier.
What's her name at 47, right?
Okay.
Maybe. I thought Alycia might have been actually a little smaller than that. So she might be trying to meet her somewhere. I thought Alycia might have been, see somebody gonna say casual. It's just been a minute though. I'm like, I think she was 35 or something like that, if I'm not wrong. But anyway, I like the smoke talk.
I'm excited.
I love the smoke talk.
I'm excited.
It's
for
some back and forth online.
Had a little bit of controversy throughout the year as far as those little after allegations and all that. So it was tough for me. I was hurt by that when that first happened. So now seeing this happen, I want to see that.
I ain't gonna lie. Unless she catch her when she old, I don't think she beating Claressa Shields, yo.
The whole thing. That was
Claressa Shields really a dog, bro. Like, and she be like having them aggressive, heavy punches, and it's just like their styles would match up awkwardly.
She remind me of like Bud, yo. I ain't gonna hold you like.
Now, one thing I will say is she not knocking people out like Bud.
Yeah,
that's the one thing, and that's why another reason why
she be hurting women.
That's another reason why she might feel like I can get in there if my skills is better. And I'm gonna say like Claressa Shields was getting upset. Because I know how she felt like, oh man, you coming at me and we cool. I'm being cool with you. Claressa probably felt like I'm way weight higher.
Yeah,
we never gonna fight.
Yeah,
so she never thought that she would come at it like that. But I respect Alycia
Baumgardner nice too.
I respect her response though. She said,
said,
why when somebody who's in a competitive sport, why is it wrong or it feels like it's a personal attack if you say, hey yo, I want to fight you?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, it ain't like I dislike her, whatever. I want that smoke. And I was like, she's like, I'm a grown woman. I'm going to ask her for that.
Yeah.
I respect that because I think Claressa, I don't want to get on Claressa about how she felt like, whoa, and was coming back. Like, she probably just off guard. Sometimes when you get caught off guard, you're like, whoa. And then you settle because at the end of the day, it would be smart for Claressa to try to fight her if she can make the weight and the fight can happen because Alycia sees what she sees. Well, she sees the bigger picture. She's like, yo, we can get this money.
That would be a mega fight, though.
That's the biggest women's boxing fight if it can get made.
What if they got that made and then like Tank Haney or something on like the same card, bro?
No, them women don't want to be on nobody's undercard. They want their solo.
They want their own solo.
That's the whole purpose of it.
Yeah, respect.
And if Claressa does it, like Claressa, she's been looking for that massive fight. Remember, she was calling out Layla Ali, who had been retired for years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm from Claressa,
she calling out everybody. She gets.
Yeah, if I'm men, everybody. Like
she called out Keith.
If
everybody.
I'm her, let's lean into this. Now, 147 may be tough for her to make at this point, but like, I think Alycia is smart too. She like, listen, I'm kind of small. I gotta get up, but she also like, listen, I'm a little bit younger, and if I can get her down, yo, my skills might be able to pull this one off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if she can stay away from him.
Some catch weight type,
and that's
get you.
Listen, if everybody can come into it relatively healthy, we don't want nobody coming in and putting their life.
Yeah, now
every time you get in the ring, your life is already at risk.
Fact.
But if you can come in and not, be super like cooked, I would like to see the fight.
Yeah,
that's a pay-per-view worthy fight.
It is a pay-per-view fight.
How much?
Whatever they cost, and honestly, like 50? They whatever they cost.
70.
If you fill up the,
it's got to be a loaded card though.
If you fill up the card correctly, if you fill up the card correctly, I'm gonna respect them like I respect every other male fighter.
79.
I would do it.
Yeah.
If you got to fill up the card correctly, though.
Give me like it's a lot of nice young dudes now though.
And put some dudes and some women.
Yeah.
You don't have to have
Katie Taylor, she can actually fight, bro.
Yeah. She can fight.
She can throw them hands, bro. She throws stones.
Katie Taylor you could do a lot of you could do it if you do it right. I will respect them 100%. I know a lot of trash talking. They both from Michigan.
Really?
I didn't know that.
I think that's why they
had a common.
She
did
I knew
Alycia
was, but I didn't know.
Baumgardner be
I didn't know Claressa was. I knew Alycia was.
Yeah. So there's a lot of storylines.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm excited for that.
That's a marketable fight.
I like that.
We're gonna keep checking in because it's been on and off, and we hope that happens.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to see that. That'd be great for boxing in general.
Well, I know y'all seen it's been a lot this week with Devin Haney and Tank,
I get trying to sell stuff, but it's just like, bro, y'all both can just come to an agreement and fight, bro. I don't get the internet
These are the
I get
games,
selling
these are the
tickets,
games
though.
that are played these days.
Hopefully this mean they really going to fight and they
But
like
the
they sell
internet
tickets.
didn't exist before. You don't think Muhammad Ali and all them would have been on Twitter going crazy on each other like that?
But here's
been
the thing,
wilding
though.
people.
Ali would have made that fight.
Yeah,
he
that's
would've
true.
made it happen.
That was a different time.
He would have made the fight happen soon.
That's very
That's the only thing. See, my thing is this. Haney and Tank going back and forth with the Twitter fingers and all of that, and the Bill getting all that. I don't mind that if a fight really is going to be on the horizon. Some of it is kind of like, but this is a new era. And, you got to use that. You do all of this, you do all of that. If the fight really is going to happen within, realistically,
3
I'll give them a little extra leeway. Instead of, I say a year and a half. And maybe a fight here or there in between, but y'all really are building. I don't mind some of this. I do not mind some of it. But if it's not going to happen, stop all this woofing,
Yeah.
Because it's unnecessary.
It's pointless,
goofy.
bro. Yeah, it's
If
annoying,
it's
yo.
goofy.
I hate that.
And we never know which fights are the ones that it's just going to be goofy talking and the ones that get made. We've seen some get made, and we've seen some it's just like, y'all just goofy with it, yo.
Yeah, just go to the ethos, or they might fight 10 years
I feel
down the line.
like Tank, because we never dispute his talent level, but I feel like he going to fight one of them guys next. He almost has to at this point because it's like
I don't really.
I think he should just get another fight under his belt right now, and then
at this point he's been out so long. He does need an
fight. Get a fight, bro.
But what's so tough?
Because I think Tank could beat everybody. Just do it, yo.
What's so tough about that is Tank does, because he been inactive because of he went to jail and all that.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that earlier this year.
He needs another fight. But they're also only trying to fight on paper. They're at that point in his career where every fight has to be pay-per-view. So I don't know what fight you can sell that we would buy.
You wouldn't buy Cruz again?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Cruz looked so bad. He ruined it.
He looked bad.
It was going to be Cruz, though.
Right.
We all know this. We don't got to sugarcoat. Everybody knows it would have been Cruz. That's why they put him on that undercard for Bud and Earl Spence. Because he was supposed to look good against a guy who never raises his hands.
What about him and
Hold on, let me tell you about this real quick. The dude, we saw the fight. The guy he fought never put his hands up.
It was disgusting.
And Cruz still almost lost, yo.
It was disgusting.
It was clearly matchmaking.
This
But
was
him to
on
look impressive.
This was on the Terrence Crawford.
Yes.
That fight
was mad weird. Yeah, that was mad
That
weird.
undercard was really bad. That was a really bad undercard. If you
Shit,
don't
I don't
remember
really
it because
remember,
it was
yeah.
bad.
It was
That's why you don't remember. It was horrific.
Showtime be doing that though. That's why y'all not on.
Didn't was Benavidez's card pretty decent?
His was solid.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was a
pretty
solid card.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah,
solid
yeah,
card.
yeah. But yeah, so I would like to see that fight, but that fight don't need to take that. Why would it take long? Because they're all right. So Tank don't want to keep waiting on some of these dudes. Haney's just gonna keep getting better, and he's more rangier. He's getting bigger. He's getting stronger. You see, they said he checked in at 160 for the last fight. I told you before they did that. I said I think he could skip 140 easily and go to 147. That's why the whole Keith Thurman talk wasn't far fetched to me. I seen him. I was like, his build, his frame, yo, he can get. He's gonna.
Big.
I think before it's all said and done, he's gonna at least fight at 54. At the very least, I think he's gonna end it at 54. So it's like Tank, you don't want to keep You know what I mean? And also, it's not like, yo, this ain't a money fight. That's a money fight.
Definitely.
Yeah, it is.
I've said this before. They share the same audience and fan bases.
That last Haney performance.
Yeah, niggas
that's gonna do it.
I mean, people gonna watch Haney.
That's
gonna
do it right there because we want to see what's gonna happen because he
Yeah.
looked like he could bang. Like that was that's the whole thing with him, and that was a knock of the casuals, like you always say. I think we just thought he couldn't bang. He can.
I said I felt like he
able
was
to
gonna
bang.
be stronger. You could
Yeah.
though. That last 135, you can sell like dog.
Yeah.
He just wasn't looking all the way right.
The
He didn't look
Loma-
comfortable.
The
yo.
Loma joint. That was
Yes.
Loma, right? Yeah.
But before that, I think I said it before the fight.
It was
before that,
definitely
too.
before. It was
I was like,
before.
Some
of them Cambosis joints was a little.
The
You know what I
second
mean?
Cambosis, that was the most
Yeah.
dehydrated he looked before a fight.
Yeah, you gotta help yourself out, man, because
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna get
agree.
dangerous. You're gonna lose to a lesser fighter.
Yeah.
So you gotta kind of gradually move up. But I say all that to say, they've been going back and forth. It's been a lot going on. The Haneys, I'll say the Haneys because they're a team, Pops and Son. They right now they feeling good, man.
Yeah, of course.
And they calling for the smoke.
As they should.
And listen, we ride with Tank all the time over here. I'm one of those people.
I'm a diehard
I don't
Tank
get
guy.
weird.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
start cooking another fighter or getting disrespectful and blah blah blah. Act like he can't fight because I like one
Yeah,
more
'cause
fighter than
this
the
my
other.
guy.
Because I rocks with Haney and I rocks with Tank, but we always gonna go Tank over here.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
how it goes.
I just want to see the fight because I'm not one of these boxing fans that want to see their favorite fighter or one of their favorite fighters not fight somebody to protect them. No, I believe
That's
in one of my
weird,
fighters.
bro.
I want to
I
see
saw
them
that.
fight
I
and get
saw
that
that.
dub.
This is that sport, bro.
Yeah, yo.
I need to see the
We got to
best
cut
of the
that
best.
out. It's a lot of fighters a lot of fans that want to protect their fighters.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
You're not a fan of You're not a fan of the sport of boxing. You're a fan of a fighter.
Yeah.
You got to be bigger than that. You got to like the fighter a lot, but you got to love the sport more, yo.
I agree.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Hopefully we get that fight, yeah, man. Was something that I thought was funny because we're gonna roll into something real funny after this. Apparently, Rolly Romero said he turned down the Ryan Garcia fight.
Really?
He said, "I turned it down." He said because I don't want him. I want Adrian Broner.
What? What is he gonna get off that? They must have got drunk in Vegas at some point. That's what that is. They got
Low-key.
together in Vegas and they got to chopping it up like, yo, go sell me real quick, son. AB trying to come back.
I'm not
what's
gonna
crazy?
hold you,
That
though.
AB look crazy in that
fight might
last
do some
interview.
numbers. yo.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you though. Rolly footwork so bad. If AB
got AB
really
cooking?
gets serious, AB might be able to put him down. yo.
Here's the problem, yo.
AB might be able to be. He gotta cut the gut out. Gotta cut the lean out. But if he really take a serious 6 to 8 months,
Allegedly, we don't know.
Allegedly,
We don't know.
allegedly.
We don't know.
Allegedly.
We have no knowledge of
Well,
that.
I mean, I watched the podcast when he said it himself, so that's why I'm not
he
getting
did
it
say
from
that.
nobody
I
else.
just
He was
remember
doing it? Oh, okay.
He said that. I didn't
He
get
said it,
that
he
from
said it.
nobody
He
else.
did. Well, it's stamped then.
Y'all
It
be
ain't-
talking.
Yeah,
Y'all be
and it's
talking
no
too much.
disrespect, but
I
it's like,
forgot
bro,
about
if
that.
he really get help.
Didn't Don King sign him or something?
Yes,
Didn't he have something with
Yo, AB, take a year off, yo. Really get healthy. Don't be on no nut shit. Beat Rolly up, bro.
Here's the thing, though. Rolly got that. Listen, as goofy
I
as
think
he is,
he getting
he got
Nah,
power.
Rolly got power.
Here's the problem. He's not acting AB out. But you know how AB has, ever since the Mike Donna fight, he get hit one good hard time. He not going to let his hands go.
Yeah, he gonna be running.
And honestly, I don't want to see AB lose to Rolly.
Not at all.
I don't want to see that.
That
yo.
would be crazy
I'm not-
if
I don't
Rolly
wanna
like
see that,
knocked
bro.
him out.
No, yo.
So
I
you
ain't
think, I heard you say it before, you said it's money in this fight. You think it's more money in the fight between him and AB than him and Ryan Garcia?
No, not necessarily.
That's the thing I don't understand.
But
Heck no.
I don't believe that. But I believe he says, I can get a good amount of money for a less dangerous fight. You know how people be thinking.
Oh.
And also, this is-
especially with that old man putting his
Exactly.
paws on him like
And
that.
also, this is what fighters also think too a lot of time. This is how they be
This
thinking.
is Astradamus right here, people.
He like, I can get that money, and if I win, that other fight gonna be there.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia and them about the
He'll still
spectacle
fight.
more so than
He'll
anything.
definitely fight.
Yes,
That's
he's
good.
actually in a way
I didn't
kind
think
of
about
playing
that.
it smart.
That's
man.
kind of smart, son. I see you, Rolly.
For someone who might be a little
Nah, that's because like Rich said,
Shakur
like Rich said,
We
nah,
can't say that word. We can't say that
Like-
word.
like
But that
Rich
boy,
said-
you know what I mean?
Like-
so
like Rich
special, so
said-
special, so special.
Nah, like Rich said, that Barroso bag showed him like I'm not elite, yo. Barroso was beating on you, bro, and they stopped the fight.
That was crazy.
Any Rolly fan,
you
that
called me
says
when we was in
otherwise,
Mexico. Like, yo, did
I'm
you
mad,
watch this?
bro.
What's that?
That
Vegas?
was one of the worst
Yeah,
fights
you was in
I was in
Vegas,
Vegas.
bro.
Mike called me.
Yes,
He was like,
live,
did y'all
yo.
watch this fight? I was like, nah, I didn't even
We
know there was a
should've-
fight
I was
happening.
hot.
We
bro.
should have called him live when we was doing
I
the
was
boxing.
hot, bro.
That's
I
what
could
we
not
shoulda
believe
did
it.
That would've
Because
been
it's
fine.
like
Were
even
we doing the boxing break by then?
I don't think it was out yet.
Oh, that may be the
That
reason.
might have been like 2
because
weeks before.
Because I feel like we would have called you while doing it, and it would have been
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what would have happened. It might have been right before we started.
I
doing
think
it.
that was like 2
It's
weeks before the boxing
before we
break was
started
birthed.
doing it, yo.
Nah, Rolly, man, hey, I see you, brother.
Nah, you not elite, bro. You lost to a 56-year-old, bro.
But if he can do this play right
Yeah,
here,
maybe it's Mike. You might double
this
up,
might
yo.
be a play, yo.
AB, get in shape, duff him out, bro. I want AB to get like that. It'd be his get back fight. Yo.
When is the last
That would
time
be
you've
hard.
seen AB?
Honestly, he be
He
looking
pop
out of
up every
shape,
now and
man,
then.
yo. Yeah, he be looking out of shape.
I seen an interview with him.
My man trained for 2 weeks for the fight, bro.
I don't want to
straight
talk
hit a
disrespect
Planet
because I'm
Fitness.
not in the best of shape myself, but he don't.
Nah,
that
for a
don't-
fighter, you
it's gonna
gotta
take
be
more
like
than a
fighter
year.
lifestyle.
It's gonna take more than a year for him to get. In
If
the
he
ring
really
with Rolly.
train, eat right, don't
To
be
get
doing
in the
wild
ring
stuff,
with somebody
I
that
don't-
can
I don't
hit.
got him to being that
Tank
disciplined.
even said that was the hardest. Now again, I don't know what punches he's actually faced either, but he said that was clearly his hardest puncher that he faced.
Rolly clearly got some pop. Yo.
So it's,
He got some pop.
you can't just get in there with him. Like he can mess around.
Hit you
catch
upside
him.
your head.
Yo, I mean, it'd be over.
Nah, he knocked somebody down recently.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
on the undercard of the
You don't want to
Ralph
just mess
fight, I
around
believe.
with Rolly. That's all I'm saying.
But Rolly need to give that old man his rematch.
Yeah,
But he don't want to give
ain't
him.
gonna do that.
He don't want to give him the rematch. You want to know
He ain't
why?
gonna do that.
You want to know why he's not gonna give him the rematch? Because another person gave somebody a rematch recently, yo. Colby.
Oh, Colbert, Chris Colbert,
You know, hold up before we go in.
Chris Colbert.
Before we go in on him, I want to give him the ultimate respect for posting the knockout on his page. Though I saw you turn the comments off. I know you ain't turned the comments
Sorry,
off.
Chris.
He posted it on his page. I haven't seen that a lot.
Now, Rich.
But
I'm gonna let you.
we can go in on him. Please.
I saw
Please
you.
continue.
We're gonna go in after, but I saw you say that, and the first thing I thought was because I'm going to type it back, but I think I was a little bit busy. But to say I don't respect it. That's just weird, yo. You kind of trying to. What he's trying to do is he's trying to snuff out some of the smoke real quick. He's trying to dampen the scene, yo.
That was
Like,
me when the Ravens lost to the
That's
Giants
what you're
last
supposed
year.
to do. As a guy that got his face knocked
That was
off
me when
after
the Ravens
betting
lost to the Giants
$50K
last
on the
year.
win, he bet $50K that he was
my
going to beat
gosh.
that man.
bro.
Right there though, I remember from like
So you
high
gotta-
school infractions and stuff. Like, bro, when you do all that, extra, I'm gonna bet 50 right
All that
now, and I'm gonna knock
braggadocious?
you out.
That's when you
in
taking your clothes off and
yeah,
all that,
you in
doing
your
that
mind,
extra
you in your
stuff.
mind right now. I'm like, I'm about to lose.
Yeah,
That's why he put a. That's why he put a number like that.
He knew
could
from
pay.
that last
He
fight.
lost that first fight.
Yes.
We always.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talked about it in
That-
there.
I
was
think
so
that was on the boxing break when we talked about it. Like
It was early.
It was one of our early
Yeah.
boxing break episodes. He clearly lost that fight.
If
We knew
anything,
that.
a draw, but Venezuela,
best.
what's his last name?
I want to say it's Valen.
Valenzuela, I believe. that's how you say it,
Valenzuela.
yeah.
And he won that first fight definitively.
And he definitely won the second fight.
Oh,
You seen that
definitely
first
won the
round?
second one.
I didn't know the first round went down
He
like
came
that.
out. He
Big cheese
combos,
in the first
uppercuts,
round. He
left
was like,
hooks, right hooks.
I'm not leaving this up to the judges. I'm gonna beat this kid.
Bro, we don't even listen. We don't even have to do a full-fledged analysis.
Not
of
at
these
all.
rounds. He was beating
First
him from
round and the
pillar
sixth round.
to post.
Yeah.
Almost the entire. Cobra got a few
Nah.
good shots in.
Yes.
he got a few good shots in, but for the
Zay
most part,
pointed it out.
I'm
No,
not gonna
no
front.
power, no chin.
no,
I'm not gonna front.
That's the worst
Terrible
combo.
I'm not
combo,
gonna
yo.
front
Terrible
though. That first round was one of the worst first rounds I've
Oh
ever
my
seen.
god! It was like 35
He was
seconds. I think
frying
it
him,
might have
yo.
been
I'm like,
35
what's going
seconds.
on? Yo, how you get hurt that
Immediate
quick?
cheese, bro.
Yo, it was like 37 seconds in. He's straight going crazy. And then you remember, I think
Jose was mad. Yo.
maybe it was the second round when
It's
he
from
was
that
like
last
rotating
fight.
and
He
landing
didn't
every
deserve
shot
that
he
L.
wanted.
He
You
did.
should
That
be
was
able to
wrong.
fucking dispute that.
And let me say this: when we see something that egregious, a lot of times, that we used to talk about it with Rolly right before this, they don't get a second chance, especially if the other fight is more high profile. I'm happy he got a second chance.
And
I'm
proved it.
really happy
Crazy.
he did.
Made
because-
Colbert look like Kobe Cheese because he put him in the grader, bro. He just went crazy on this, bro.
And we spoke about it
knockout
before,
was
me,
crazy.
like, because Mike mentioned, alluded to, like, bro, or whoever, I think everybody kind of like, he didn't leave it up to the judges.
No.
Yeah.
He came out like, yo, I want to hurt him and put him out of here.
But think
because
about
he knew
how angry,
he knew he was
angry
better
you
than
would be.
him.
Think about how angry you would be though if you really won that fight and then
That's
they
why
robbed
he
you,
won.
bro.
See-
If they let Barroso fight Rolly right now, they let Barroso fight Rolly at 60, he gonna knock him out, bro. I'm telling you, because he
man.
was doing the same combo package the whole fight
The
and
1-2
landing
with the
shots.
straight left was cooking
Crazy.
Rolly. Yo.
Rolly.
No footwork, zero head movement.
He's
Yeah,
yo,
his
listen, and what I like about what Jose did was he said most fighters, and this is I mean it's happened, it always happened throughout a lot of boxing history, but I feel like I've watched a lot of older fights. More dudes do fill out rounds now than they used to do back then.
Yeah.
It was always a thing, but like a lot of times they would get to it a lot more earlier. Jose said, he's going to come out and try to do a fill out round. I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to catch him off guard.
Yeah.
And Colbert was not ready
Got
whatsoever.
him with a
yo.
knockdown in that first round.
That was crazy.
I mean, he was in the corner.
I don't think he expected him to put his foot on the gas like that.
That's
from
what I'm
the jump, 'cause
saying.
He was just like,
He thought it
was
was
a-
going to be a fill out round.
There was a video
Ain't
at
no
one
feeling
point they caught the corner man of
But he's
one of,
mad.
One of Colbert's
Yeah.
corner
he's coming in
men.
mad.
They caught
And
one
that
of
was like 8 months ago. 6 to 8 months ago.
Was it that long?
Maybe
it wasn't
not even
long.
that.
I don't think it was that long, was it?
I don't think it was that long.
4 months?
Might have been a little. I don't know. It wasn't. I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute.
It was a
but-
few months back.
Yeah.
That's what.
What you saying, Rich?
I can't remember. We can keep going.
But I was just like just continuing on that. He came out and said, "Yo, I'm not leaving it up to the judges.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with him. I feel like my skills are better than his.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get busy." And like you was alluding to it earlier, because we spoke about this before. Like the worst combo you can have in boxing. I don't care how great your boxing skills are. If you have a weak chin and no power, that is the worst combo you can have in boxing. Because you can't really keep somebody honest at that point. And then
how
they
you
just
get
going to come
knocked
at
out
you.
the
and-
ring.
Exactly, yo.
That's what happened to him. Face down, knocked out the ring.
And we didn't even talk about the knockout. That knockout. That hook.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Caught him.
Ooh.
But he was getting beat up the whole fight.
Christopher
I ain't
Williams.
gonna lie. If he had a different corner, they
Don't
would have
wait.
thrown the towel that first round.
I'm dreaming.
Yeah, knocked him out.
Dreaming. That's
It's
exactly
always, I feel
right.
like every year there's a nasty knockout or two towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like a really
That's true.
nasty one. Yo, like,
that was
a
one of them.
memorable knockout at the end of the year.
I hope he
yo.
reflects on that though. That's why I was saying like it was damage
Nah,
control.
Colbert might be cooked, bro.
The
I don't think he should keep fighting
posting
no
of
more,
that
bro.
video on his page when getting back to that, it was damage control, yo. He's because he 50K.
That's what it was.
You put the 50K on his head
Hey.
in the press in the pre-fight conference or whatever you call that. Oh man.
But you want to know something sick? He put the amount. Maybe he put that on like a FanDuel joint or something, yo. and
On
seasoned
himself?
it back on himself, yo. Because I'm like, bro, 50 racks is like, it's an egregious amount, but to somebody that's a pro athlete, it's like,
Well,
he
I don't.
probably could pay that.
Well, let me say this though. He not one of the. He was bubbling to try to become. I don't know his pockets. I'm not trying to get in him, but
Yeah,
50K. I'm pretty sure is
it's
a lot
probably
a lot of money.
Yeah,
50K
yeah.
is a lot of money.
50K is a lot.
We're
to
not
me,
talking
for
about
sure.
this ain't Tank, this ain't Haney, this ain't Bud, this ain't Earl Spence, this
He
ain't
thought he was
Deontay
gonna
Wilder. We talking about somebody who's still on undercards.
Yeah, the echelon below
Didn't he
Teofimo
have like a
Lopez.
didn't he have like a documentary he was in on like either Showtime or HBO, one of the two. He was in some kind of documentary when he was in his amateur days. Colbert was on that joint. It's wild.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not my guy. I'm not really into his fight. I never been.
You see
sold
when he
on
was
him.
calling out Tank?
Oh yeah, we talked about this before. That we
Tank
said
can murder him, bro.
What's the last episode?
Yeah.
We was like, bro, that's a
don't
that's a
want
homie.
Yeah.
like come on, man.
You do not want
Yo, you see what that guy did to him? no, they would have. Yo, bruh. Jose Valenzuela put this man in the dirt. We really might have seen an ambulance come out
Yeah.
fighting Tank.
Yeah.
Come on, yo.
Stretchers out.
I don't even think I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it, but in hindsight, like after this, because we was talking it before this fight happened. In hindsight, I don't,
Not at all.
bro.
But
I didn't want
but nobody would have thought Valenzuela would have beat him this bad though. Like he was thrashing
We
him the
did
whole
have
fight.
a sense that he was
I
gonna
thought he
beat
would lose,
Yeah,
but I
nah,
didn't
we-
think he would get
Yeah,
beat. on.
that whooping was biblical.
Yeah.
The knockdown
Yo,
was crazy.
That first
Yo.
round was crazy.
Yo, when you
First
said,
round
yo,
knockdown.
I don't know how
he
early.
landed like 80% of his shots, bro.
How often have we asked to throw in the damn towel?
Yeah.
in the first round. It's very rare.
First 35 seconds of the fight, I was like, throw in the towel, please. This fight is over. He don't need to be fighting this young man. Man.
Yeah. Yo, my bad. I'm gonna shift off though because I want to talk about the heavyweights real quick. I just seen a video, and I don't know all the verbiage yet because it's still kind of fresh, but like Jarrell Miller and Anthony Joshua, they in the hotel going at it because you know the fights are coming up this week.
Right.
Yeah.
Jarrell Miller been pressing Anthony Joshua, yo. He's been pressing him, yo.
I don't believe in Anthony Joshua.
Nobody respects him.
I don't believe
none of the
him,
fighters.
yo.
Listen, I'm not gonna go.
He just looks like a fighter, but he's not nice.
We talking about him
bro.
from a boxing fan perspective, but like
He just got a good
he can
deal.
fight. I mean,
Francis Ngannou, after the way he did Fury,
but when it comes to the fighters, I learned a lot from the fighters and how the fighters feel about him.
Right.
Jarrell Miller, even though he's had words with like Wilder or something like that, he not trying to press Wilder in the hotel, yo. He ain't trying to press Fury in no hotel. Him pressing Anthony Joshua in a hotel, it lets you know everything you know. It's
no blood in the water.
Fighters they be telling you how they really feel about certain fighters, yo.
My
like,
man said from I smell.
Is that you?
My man said deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark's fin.
Smelling that puss.
Well, that fight is the whole big card is coming up, and I just want to touch one last thing. The report, I think it was March 9th, is the rumored date. If Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua win, allegedly,
I saw that headline.
it's supposed to be a lineup for that. That's
I
one of those fights where I don't believe it until they're in a ring and the ref.
I think Anthony Joshua would take the duck before you do that.
I think Anthony Joshua will get in the ring and like take the knee on some weird stuff.
No, I think he'd lose this fight before you do that.
Yo, listen. Oh man, here's the thing. Otto Wallin. That's the dude that, if I'm not mistaken, that's the dude that fought Tyson Fury before Wilder and cut Tyson Fury really badly. And technically, that fight, that's what Tyson Fury's got a lot of chances for a lot of stuff, more than a lot of fighters. That fight under normal circumstances would be stopped because that cut was disgusting.
Okay.
And he was rough and rugged. I'm not sure if Anthony Joshua wins this fight. I'm gonna keep it real.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't believe in Anthony Joshua.
I'm not 100% sure about this one.
So it may not happen.
It may not happen.
I still think Wilder should fight him even if he loses. I just want to see it happen. I just want to see it happen.
I think Wilder wants that.
It has
so
to
bad,
happen at some point.
Because Wilder knows what that could do.
It should have happened years ago.
Money wise, that still would be like a super pay per view.
I think that's a part of it, but I don't think it's that so much. I think some fights is like a closure.
Yes. That's what I was
You
about to
just
say.
want to make sure before I retire,
This was his life.
this happened.
Yeah.
And I did exactly what I always knew I would do. We had so much happen in between. We had lost this, that, and the third. But I need this fight, not for the fans, everybody, for myself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if Wilder never gets this fight, there's a piece of him that he's never going to be satisfied with. I really believe that. I really, really believe that. Sometimes you just need to, like, all right, last topic. The fight that we actually was laughing about when we watched the game before this. Andre Berto versus Guerrero. I can't think of his name.
That fight was so long
But
ago.
I'm going to say
the original one.
because we looked at this 11 years, over a decade ago. I believe Andre Berto, that's one of those fights where he was like, I need to get that second fight. He lost again. But sometimes you just like, dog, I gotta try to, because that altered his career. His career got altered the first time when he lost to Victor Ortiz, and then he had kind of had a resurgence and was trying to come back. And I think that Mayweather fight was lined up twice for him, and he wound up eventually getting it, but it wasn't quite the same.
Later.
Yeah, but it altered it because he lost to him, and I just feel like even if you can't get, because he probably want the other, but sometimes you just got to get at least one of those fights back. And I feel like that's what happened, and he ended up losing. But you sometimes, you just got to get your get back.
Got to get the get back.
And it was crazy to see both of those older gentlemen in that ring.
Yeah, that was mad weird.
I did not expect that. I did not expect
Like, we was mad young when that first fight happened.
When you pointed out the age, all right, so when you say the time, right, it still seems wild when you say 11 years, right? But when you point out the age that we were when it happened, it really makes it go like,
You reflect.
Yeah, we were kids, bro.
that was a long time ago.
I don't even remember what life was like back then. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember. It was an interesting time.
I got flashes in John.
I don't know what happened back then.
That's
Man.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. See y'all another week. Thank y'all. Comment. Love it. We appreciate y'all.